I've taken tens of thousands of trades over my trading experience over the last 8 years. And what I'm about to teach you in this video is my trading psychology tips and secrets over the last 8 years that will help you achieve profitability much faster. And I guarantee I want to fix each of the issues that you guys might be having with your trading psychology. I'm going to give you actionable steps throughout this video for you to achieve that profitability by fixing your psychology that will 5 to 10x your results. Because ultimately, trading psychology is 90% of your trading. Strategy is only 10%. If you can master your emotions, you can master the markets. And that's exactly why I created this video. Before we jump in, I know you won't want to watch the end without knowing I'm legit. So let me just tell you a little bit about myself. For those that don't know, I'm the founder of FundedX. I launched FundedX in October of 2023. Since then, we've grown to be one of the biggest prop firms in the world, offering 24-hour payout guarantees, which no prop is able to do. Number two, I've been trading for 8 years now. 8 years in the markets, and during those 8 years, I've been able to build up a very good brand, personal brand, where I've been able to actually help people and achieve trading success as well. First and foremost, I'm a trader. I'm a trader who loves the game and even built my own strategy based on liquidity traps, which I use day in and day out. Number three is daily student wins inside of our community. Again, I told you already, I have a community called Currency Squad where we teach you how to be a profitable day trader in the shortest time frame. Learn from a real trader who's got consistent results. And we see this through the students. As we can see, Jeremy here had 2 gold trades in a day, made 4 RR on both of those trades. Again, I go for a 1 to 2. He's implementing that and he's having amazing results. We got Laurie here, 3.68 RR on Bitcoin. He is killing Bitcoin, this guy. Amazing results with Bitcoin and Ethereum trades, just day trading using our strategy. Jai, who took a scalping account to $50,000 profit in 27 days. $50,000. Took his 100K account, 50K into profit. This just shows the profitability. He was scalping gold, GBP USD, and Euro USD. Amazing results. And then we have Jody, who achieved a 4 RR trade on gold. Beautiful trade, liquidity taken, price move to the upside, perfect. And the reason I'm saying all this, of course, because most gurus are trying to teach you how to trade, but in reality, they don't actually make their money from that. My goal is to be transparent, show you everything. So let's get into this video. People are emotional beings, and they're meant to be that way. We have emotions, right? Emotions are good. Emotions are good. We love feeling happy, we love feeling elated, we love having feelings of love, of course. Otherwise, we wouldn't have survived. But of course, we have to have, with the good, some bad. So things like fear, greed, hate. Now, these are all emotions and these are all completely normal. But trading can bring those emotions out more than anything else can. And the reason it brings it out is because everything is around money. Money is a touchy subject with a lot of people. And when you've got money at risk or you're risking money on a trade, it can feel very stressful at times. So, therefore, we can't ignore the fact that we need to learn how to manage our emotions. This is key in trading. If you can manage your emotions, like I said before, you will manage the markets. So here's every single psychological mistake that you're doing and also how you can fix those mistakes. Number one is over leveraging. So things like chasing massive trades often ends with blowing accounts. I mean, this is obvious. You might have a losing streak, a winning streak. You might be risking 10, 15% of your personal account on every single trade that you're taking. Chances are you're going to blow that account because the emotions of losing 50, 60% of your account will hurt. Even if you're risking 5%, 10%, and you go down, it will hurt. It will be hard to recover. Mentally, you need to step back and be really calm and take A+ trades. But most people will still stay over leveraging. Let's say having a $1,000 account. They might be thinking, you know what, I'm gonna risk $100 per trade, which is 10%. It's way, way, way too much. I'm gonna risk $100 per trade. Great, and they lose 5 trades. 50% of their account is gone. Instead of saying, well, I've been risking 10%, now I should really risk 10% of 500, which is actually $50. They'll think, no, I'm gonna still risk that $100. That's what I was risking before. But that's not how this game works. To recover 50% gains, you need to gain 100% on your account. That's a tough thing to do. Therefore, you should always risk 1 to 2%. 5% max if you're very skilled on a personal account. Funded accounts between 0.25% and 1% maximum. And this is what most people can't fathom. They can't bring themselves to understand that over leveraging kills accounts. They continue to do it because they're attracted by the money. As soon as we stop being attracted by the money, think about the RR, think about percentage gains, you're going to trade much better, and you're going to actually understand this is a long game that's not going anywhere, so you won't take as much risk. Number 2 is impatience. This kind of fits in with the over leveraging. When you're impatient, you make mistakes. But again, if you're not a patient person, you're not focused on becoming a better trader, just on the making the money itself, this is where everything goes wrong. The sooner we stop forgetting about, I need to make X amount of dollars, or I need to do this, or I need to get 200K funded this week. If we forget that and just focus on taking good trades, we're going to be much better. So coming back to focusing on good trades without over leveraging, and staying patient on your setups. These are the 2 key lessons that we've learned so far. So if we're not over leveraging, we're staying patient, and we're taking good trades, again, that's great. This is where we can go to that next step now, which is revenge trading. I think it's obvious. If you chase your losses, you're only going to create bigger ones. Things like taking a loss and immediately wanting to jump into another trade. So how do we fix this? Well, I have a system in place for myself which allows me to take one trade only. So what that does is I can't be impatient. I really can't. Why? Because if I'm impatient and I jump into a trade too early, if I lose, I'm done. I can't take another trade. So okay, cool. That's when it comes back to what we were just talking about before with the A+ setups. Taking good trades that have all of the confirmations of our system in order for it to be a valid trade setup. So that's going to stop, again, with the revenge trading. It will stop me revenge trading by taking one trade. Now, if I have London session, I trade London Open 1 hour, New York session 1 hour. Sometimes, some days I will only focus on New York because I prefer that. But again, if we're not revenge trading, then this is perfect for us. Because one trade max. Rarely I'll take 2 trades in a day. A lot of days I won't even take a trade. Some days I will take 1. But again, having that system in place will stop me revenge trading. Also, adding to your losses can really make your losses exacerbated. Even if you're risking 1-2%, you add to a loss, you're going to risk 2-4% now. Now, that's a lot more than you really want to lose in a single trade. Again, this is why revenge trading can be a killer. It's why most people lose funded challenges. It's because of the daily drawdown being hit. And that's due to revenge trading. A big lesson to not do this, and you will become successful very quickly. Again, the fear of losing. So if you're trading scared, you've already lost. If you enter a trade and you feel some sort of anxiety come up, you feel that anxious feeling, you don't really know, you're stressed coming into a trade. 2 things are happening here. Either your trade setup is not 100% valid, or you don't have the data to back yourself up. So the fear of losing comes from confidence. Confidence comes from time in the markets. If you don't have time in the markets, you should spend as much time as you can back testing. That's going to make your time in the markets be able to be a lot shorter. If you've back tested for a long time your strategy, you found that it's profitable already, then there's something wrong you're doing when you're in the markets. It could be just a fear, right? You could just be scared of losing money. Maybe you have too much money at risk. That could be another case of this. So you have to really look at how much money do I have at risk on this trade? Am I comfortable with losing this amount on this trade? Am I comfortable with a $100,000 challenge, funded challenge? Am I comfortable with losing it if I have to? If the answer is yes, then you're okay. But if this is your last $1,000 that you put into a 200K funded challenge, are you okay with losing that? If the answer is no, you shouldn't be trading. The reason you shouldn't be trading is because when that's your last hope, you're going to be very scared getting into trades. You're going to second guess yourself. You're going to be scared when you see a trade moving into profit. You're going to close trades early. So the quicker you can lose that fear of losing, essentially, which is obviously by doing more back testing, more journaling to show the results of your strategy, that you're doing things right, fixing what's going wrong, and of course, time in the markets, building that confidence up, this will completely go away. Of course, FOMO. FOMO is another big one. So fearing you're gonna miss out on a big trade, so you overtrade and lose money. Big no-no. Now, what this means is, you might have a great setup that you see. This is like a 90% win rate setup, 95% win rate setup even. It's got everything. It's absolutely perfect. So you double up, triple up, over risk. Guys, this is stupid, because no matter how good your trade is, the markets can prove you wrong at any time. And this could be a trade that has every confirmation for you, but it still ends up being a losing trade. So the biggest thing here is to not overtrade. Again, FOMO, you see maybe your friends entered a trade, maybe you're in a community, someone else has entered a trade, so you jump into that trade because you don't want to miss out if that's a successful trade and everyone's making money. So that's a big thing. And it really comes back to centering yourself. Center yourself, look at your trades. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Just focus on your strategy, focus on your setup, your one setup. And again, do not add to your position. Do not stack up because you see a very good trade. This will cause you to not only lose money, but likely blow your account very, very quickly. And 6, lack of discipline. Guys, I say this all the time, but discipline is key. And in trading, discipline actually doesn't just stay in trading. Discipline carries over from your personal life. If you are a disciplined person, meaning you work out, you eat well, you stay healthy, you're gonna be a disciplined trader. And it works like this. Ignoring your own trading plan and rules will cause you to lose discipline as well. So again, for example, if you have a lifestyle where you're working hard, you're eating well, you're doing a workout every day, you're doing things for your mind like meditation or going for walks, going for runs, you're going to be a disciplined person. So when you come on the charts, you have your trading rules, you're going to be a disciplined person to follow those rules. And I think that's a very, very important thing. And it's going to help you a lot when you actually come to the charts. But of course, on the charts, discipline means you're journaling, you're taking good trades, you're staying consistent, all these things which can carry over onto your personal life as well. If you stay consistent in your exercise, you're going to have a good body. If you stay consistent in your diet, you're going to eat well, you're going to be lean. Perfect. And that means if you're consistent with your trading, you're going to be disciplined. You're going to be focused. Powerful, powerful stuff. So guys, I hope this video you've learned a lot about psychology. I'm here to help you. And by the way, guys, if you want my free course, it's down below. So it's the first link in the description. It's the Currency Squad, which I spoke about earlier. My mentorship program where I'm taking people from zero to their first $10,000 a month trading. Down in the description, it is there. But before we end the video there, I just want to speak about the solution here. So start your day in the green. What does that mean? Does that mean making money? No. It means just doing the right things in your daily life to come onto the charts and be calm, be centered, be focused, and make sure your psychology is in check. The next thing you want to do is create and follow a detailed trading plan. If you don't have one, I can give you one. It's inside the Currency Squad. We can talk more about that. Again, link in the description to see that. So when you have a detailed trading plan, you're going to follow that. You can follow it step by step to really build confidence, follow a set strategy, and achieve profitability. Now, you can lower your risk when you're in doubt. Now, what I don't mean is that if you're in a losing streak, lower your percentage risk. What I mean is, if you are not comfortable with losing $1,000 in a trade, lower your risk to $200. If you're comfortable there, great. If you're comfortable losing $300, great. But remember as well, 1 to 2% of your account is generally what we want to be risking per trade, a safe level of risk per trade. Next, we want to focus on becoming a break-even trader first. What does that mean? And why is that? Why would you want to be a break-even trader? Well, I'll tell you why. Because when you're a losing trader, you're going through the learning phase, you're losing money, you're losing challenges, you're losing accounts. When you start to finally get it and you become a break-even trader, it means you're losing some, you're winning some, but you're at that break-even level. So what that means is that you're so close to profitability. You're almost there. You just have that little bit of work to do more and you will become a profitable day trader. So just stay with it because you're very, very, very close. Then, of course, if your emotions start to spike, just step away completely. Like I said, I have rules in place and you guys don't even need to step away and come back. If you take a loss, just step away. Don't even look at the charts. Take the hour off, come back an hour later, accept the loss, learn to accept the loss as well, go back, do some back testing, do some journaling, have a look. Was the trade valid? The trade was valid. I followed my rules, it's with my plan, I kept the risk normal, I took a trade that has my rules, the stop loss was placed in a safe spot, no problem at all. So I did everything right. Great. And then everything is anchored in discipline. Like I said before, discipline on the charts, create that consistency, stick with your rules, follow your plan, do your back testing, journal your trades. These things are going to help you quickly to become a profitable day trader. So guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.